Hey, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Ordinary Misfit podcast. I am your host, Breezy, aka Martin, aka Marty Marr, aka Black Panther, aka whatever you want to call me. But also, these are my boys, my brothers, my co-hosts, the people, my ride or die, the people I play 2K with, get dunked on with. Well, we don't get dunked on, but you know, it is what it is, right? You know what it is, my boy J. Cole, Cole World, and the
Yes, sir.
E2M Universe, the
Hello, how you
greatest
doing?
referee of all time, the greatest basketball player of all time. You are
Football.
the greatest running back of all time, the
I'll
greatest.
take it.
Doesn't he keep going? Doesn't he keep
Nah,
going?
you making me blush. Making me blush.
Oh, okay, my fault, my fault. Oh, and then hold up, I gotta give Cole World his flowers. Okay,
Oh, come on.
I gotta give Cole World his flowers. The greatest 2K dunker of all time. It don't matter who you are, what build you got.
What color you are?
J. Cole World is dunking on you. Okay, you could give him the worst build on 2K. He will find a way. He will find a way to dunk on you. All right, and he's also a phenomenal NBA 2K League commissioner. Okay, so I gotta get my boy commissioner.
Yes, sir.
Yes. You know. See, I get flustered when I'm talking about Cole like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give him his snaps. I gotta give him his flowers. Okay, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Now, but how you guys doing today? Y'all good?
Good.
I'm here. I'm just got to do repping, but I'm good. I'm good. What's happening?
Let go. Well, we had a great idea this week, right? We had a great idea that we wanted to do a NBA draft, an all-time NBA draft of players whose names start with the letter L. And so myself, Cole World, D2, we've taken time this week separately. We got into our GM mode, and we're gonna try to draft and build the greatest team. Well, we're gonna compete against each other, of course, right? We're gonna try to build our own team with NBA players that start with the letter L. Gentlemen, are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
D2, you ready? All right, we did. We spun a wheel to see who was going to go first, and we're going to do a snake draft. So I go first, then Cole, then D2, and then D2, you get the first pick of the second round, and we kind of snake draft it like that. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So with my first pick, going to play the small forward position, the 4.
Bird.
It is the chosen one, the King, LeBron James. That is my first pick. You know, I have to go there. I feel like I'd get roasted. I'd get ridiculed online if I don't go with LeBron James as my first pick. As much as it hurt my heart, I can't with you, D2. As much as it hurt my heart to pick LeBron James first, I got to go with LeBron James. Okay. All right, go ahead. Who you got, Cole?
Well, my first pick was literally just a toss up on who you used. So since you took LeBron, I'm gonna take Larry Bird with my first pick.
Okay.
Look.
I had him on my list. Not gonna lie, I had him on my list.
It was one or the other. I just wanted to know which one you were gonna take.
Okay, that's good. That's a good pick. D2,
Okay.
who you taking?
At the 5, give me LaMarcus Aldridge.
I had a feeling D2 was gonna go 5. I knew he was gonna pick a center first. I just knew. Oh my gosh. Okay. Because finding us a good center for this draft was tough. Okay, it was tough. Okay, go ahead. All right, so who's your first pick of the second round? Who's your next one?
You took Bird, so I'm going point guard. Oh, hold on, point guard. LaMelo Ball.
Ooh, okay. Go ahead.
I'm gonna take Luka Doncic, point guard.
Hey, okay, golly. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Okay. He was on my list as well. Okay. All right. So with that being the case, I'm gonna pick a shooting guard. I'm gonna go with Lemon Pepper Lou Williams.
Dang it, bro. He was on mine. I had him.
And then to follow that up, I'm gonna go with Lamar Odom at my 4.
Is it on me or Cole right now?
It's me. It's me, and I'm debating, bro. Okay, so I'm actually with that. I'm gonna go. I already have my point guard and my small forward, so I'm gonna go ahead and lock down the guards. I'm gonna take Larry Johnson from the Charlotte Hornets, but I'm gonna play him at my 2.
Ooh, so if you do that, I'm going with my 3, Luau Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, dang. Okay. All right, go ahead. And then finish off your team, D2.
Yeah, Luau, LaMarcus.
No, wait. Is it?
Yeah,
is it
no. I don't think. No. He's still got one more.
No, yeah, you still got one more. Yeah, so you pick whatever you need.
D'Angelo, Luau Dang. No, it should be Cole, right? Because I was snake draft.
No, you go twice. You go twice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. Cole got Bird, LeBron.
No, I got Brown.
You got Lou Will too, right?
Yeah, I got Lou Will.
Bro, he took that from me too. That's who I wanted.
Trying to think, bro. Who else? Oh my God. Hold on.
And you took Lamar Odom, right?
Yes, I took Lamar.
Yeah, that was another guy I
liking
wanted.
my squad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm liking my squad.
I'm gonna let you know, bro. My next pick ain't the best pick, but it's a fire pick.
Trying to see where I had a whole listen.
If you watch the 2000s like Western Conference playoff battles, you'll know this pick rivals you, bro. Just wait.
Oh man,
I'm taking Lou Hudson.
Okay. Go.
Bro, with my 4, I'm going Luis Scola.
Ooh, Luis Scola. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Dynamite.
Okay, so
We like that.
that's tough. Okay. That's tough. Okay, so I got Brown, I got Odom, got Williams. At my 1, I'm gonna go Lonzo Ball.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Lonzo Ball, and then to finish off my team, I'm gonna go with Lloyd Neal. I'm gonna go with Lloyd Neal at my 5. Cole?
I'm kind of torn between 2 guys. I think I'm gonna throw it back again. I already have Bird, Larry Johnson. I think I'm gonna throw it back with another one with the old Cavs player with Larry Nance. Lock down the paint.
Ooh. Okay. I like that. See, he was gonna be, if somebody had took Lloyd, I was gonna pick Larry Nance.
Give me Lenny Wilkins.
Hey, okay. How y'all feeling about your team? How you feeling about your squad?
Okay, so what was y'all's teams overall? Like tell me y'all's teams.
So
like down the list.
Yeah, at my 1, I got Lonzo Ball. At my 2, Lou Williams. At my 3, LeBron James. At my 4, Lamar Odom. And at my 5, Lloyd Neal.
Okay, what about you, D2?
I got Lou Hudson, Lenny Wilkins, Lou Dang, LaMarcus Aldridge, and LaMelo Ball.
Okay, and I have Luka, Larry Johnson, Larry Bird, Luis Scola, and Larry Nance.
Boy, you just got all the Larrys. Good gosh.
Bro.
I was going to get Larry the Cable Guy, Larry the Crab.
Hey, I'm biased. I think I won that. I'm just saying.
Nah.
Y'all can disagree. I won
think
that
my
though.
squad. I think. Hey, I'm gonna people in the comments. People in the chat. You let us know
Nah.
who won. All right. You let us know.
Okay.
The team. You let us know is the team Breezy, team Cole, or team D2. You let us know in the chat. Who won? Who got the better team? Who's gonna who gonna win the chip? I've already seen what the chat is saying, what the chat saying, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
They better go with D2. I paid enough money. They better pick. I paid my money. They better pick me.
Hey, you said I paid the monies. But nah, that was fun though. That was fun.
It really
Dude, it was tough. It was tough finding some centers other than LaMarcus Aldridge.
See, Luau Dang can play the 4 and the 5.
It's true. He was on my list at my 4 if I didn't get the first pick. Because I knew Braun was gonna go first with whoever was gonna get him.
Yeah, he had to. He had to go. I wouldn't have picked Braun. I was thinking LaMelo, LiAngelo, and LaMelo. I literally thought LaMelo, LiAngelo, Luau Dang. I mean LaMelo, Lonzo, Luau Dang, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Lenny Wilkins at first. But it's
You
about
wasn't gonna draft Braun at all?
No, I don't like LeBron, bro. I'm not a Tyler when it comes to LeBron. He changed
Dang,
the
bro.
game.
Call my man out by name.
He doesn't like LeBron because LeBron played for his team and left. Not even gonna start. Next conversation, gentlemen.
I'm just gonna call my man out.
You won't get me today, Cole. Cole, you won't get me today, sir. I saw what you
won't get you today. He said, "Not today, not today." Oh man! All right, bet. With that being said, let's transition to our first topic. We've always, last week we talked about what we wanted to do on a weekly basis, and that's to check in. How are you doing this week? How are you doing physically, mentally, spiritually? D2, let's start with you. How'd your week go this week, man?
Man, beautiful, man. A lot of stuff looking up for me. God got his hands on the family, and my daughter's cancer free. Family's doing good. I got some stuff in the works, God working with me, keeping me sane, and my body's aching right now because I just got to doing 9 basketball games, but I'll be all right. Other than that, man, we are blessed. We are blessed. If y'all like D2, why the hell you keep moving? I'm trying to get my computer to play so I can do stream through my computer, but it won't let me stream through my computer.
Yeah,
so I'm fighting with my pewter right now.
Not the pewter.
Pewter, brother. Get your pewter, brother. God damn, your pewter, man.
You gotta get the pewter, man. Not the pewter, man.
Brother,
what about you, Breezy?
Y'all made me bring up this song. I better bring up this song.
How's your week going?
Man, this week has been good. This week has been a little crazy, but it's good. Mentally, I talked about last week about getting that rest and prioritizing that, and I felt like I did a better job this week. Taking in my little power naps, but then also taking the time to like sit back and read. I'm reading this book. I'm blanking on what is the name. I don't want y'all to be like, oh, he forgot the name, so the book ain't good. Nah, it's a good book. It's a really good book, and just anytime I have that free time to do so, I'm gonna try to do my best to pick up that book and read. And so I've been doing better at that. And also my wife thinks I can't finish the book by she gave me a time frame. And I was like, I could beat that. Like that's light work, but I've been doing that. Physically, I got back in the gym, was doing some home workouts as well. So I'm a little sore, mainly because it's been a rough minute since I done like an extensive workout. I'm trying to lose the dad bod, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to lose. Figure. Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to be in a better father figure fit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be that.
I earn my roles. Hey, call me what you want, and call me for fun. Tell you that, brother.
I ain't trying to look like Winnie the Pooh. I told myself when baby number 2 was born that I'm gonna be want to be back in shape. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to do certain things. When Kairos was born, I was still rehabbing my knee from my ACL surgery, so I wasn't able to be as active as I wanted to be. But no more excuses. I'm a put in the work. I'm a try to achieve the goals that I've set for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I love and respect that.
Yeah, and then spiritually, man, it's been a really good week spiritually, man. I feel like the Lord was teaching me about confidence and like and self-doubt, you know. And a lot of times when it comes to those things, people are like, oh man, you just being prideful, you being proud, too proud of yourself. But also like I found myself like doubting myself in certain situations a lot, especially with like my job and sometimes even as a father. Just like, man, am I teaching Kairos right? Am I doing this right? Am I doing that right? Man, maybe I shouldn't have done this because it's not going to be executed well. But God this week he's been teaching me about having that self-confidence, and not in a sense of in a prideful way, but in a sense of like to being uplifting, to do the work that needs to be done, but also to know like, hey, I have gifted you with all the things that you need to get that work done. And so like I think about my roles as a father, as a husband, as a pastor, as a teacher, just those things. Like God has already gifted me the things to do those things, if that makes sense. So that's where I'm at. What about you, Cole?
I'm good, man. I've just been chilling. It was just another week for me, man. It rained a lot. That was enjoyable. I love rainy days, so like it was good for me. I mean, I don't know, not much happened this week. I paid for my classes, so like
Heck yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, it was just another week. But I mean, it was nothing bad happened. Like it was a good week, so nothing bad happened. I can't be one complaining.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no,
That's
I mean,
good, man.
yeah, good all up around the board,
So let me ask you both this question. What
Don't know.
What is the thing this past week that you feel like was a paradigm shift in your life? So like, what is the one? It could be something real simple, like, oh my gosh, I didn't know if I spread the peanut butter on this side of the loaf of bread, it would have been better this way than the other. It could be something as simple and as crazy as that, right? So what is the thing that in this past week that that stuck out to you in the sense of like, oh wow, I've learned something new. You know what I'm saying?
If you told for me, it would be. Sorry, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take. Jesus told me take the wheel. For me, nah, man, it would definitely have to be. If you're gonna tell the just from where I came from to where I am now, to where I was 3 months ago, feeling unappreciated, unwanted by my job, and to know within a couple of days I'll be doing what I went to school to do. So I feel great. And just to see the people around me who have been in my circle succeeding and enjoying their life the way they want to, not stressing about, oh, this person's this and I got to please this person, just enjoying and living life. Like I said, for me, it's definitely been seeing other people happy. My happiness doesn't come from me. My happiness comes from seeing other people do well and be happy. Like I knew a couple guys, man, back home in Colorado that I call my little brothers, and they are thriving. One has a business, one is about to be a first-time dad, and they are both thriving. Like about to finish, one of them about to finish nursing school. One of them got his own business, and he's contracted to 5 different people, so he's making enough money to buy my house. So like I'm just happy for people. My wife's job is not the best job, but it's looking better for her than it used to look. So happy for that. Happy my daughter don't have cancer anymore. Happy that she can finally go to the Air Force and live her lifelong dream. I'm just happy for people, man.
It's good.
And happy that I sent Martin and Cole The most coolest song in the world.
It was not. It was not cool. It was not cool. It was not cool. Cole really liked it though.
Don't start that. Nah, don't. I don't want to hear that no more.
I
He's
know
like,
who would like
hey,
it.
Nip that in the butt
do you not
immediately.
remember?
No, sir.
Do you not,
No, sir.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Nip that in the butt real quick.
Really?
It kind of goes with the lyrics.
Don't start with that, bro.
Oh man, hey, but what about you, Cole? What in this past week? What is the one thing that kind of stuck out to you, like as a learning moment? You know what I'm saying?
I am financially irresponsible.
Oh no, what happened?
Telling my secret.
What happened?
Nah, I just buy a bunch of dumb stuff, bro. Like,
Yeah.
So like I fall victim to like okay, I won't have money, right? And I'll be like, "Ooh, I really want this. Like I really want this thing or this item or like this materialistic thing, right?" And I like obsess. Like I'm like, "Okay, I have to have one." So then like I'll save up all this money and then like I'll get like maybe 90% there, 85% there. And I just start buying shit because I have money.
Mm-hmm,
I'm like, well, this will make my everyday a little bit more convenient. And I just go and like dispense all the money that I just saved up trying to get that one item I want to possess.
Yeah,
that's me. Yeah. That's me. And then I'm like, I mean, I just consistently have this like conversation with myself of like, man, you suck. Like I wish I don't wish for a ton of money because, you know, the irresponsibility would still be there. But like, I wish I did have like enough money to where I could just hire like an accountant to like manage my money and be like, yeah, you can afford this. Or like, no, you can't afford that. You need to fucking not, you know, because I apparently lack the ability to tell myself, no, it's bad purchase. Don't do that.
That's what you need to do is sit down and learn how to budget. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I got a budget. I just break my budget. That's my thing.
Then that means you don't.
I have the budget. I have the budget set up. I just don't follow it. I'm just terrible with that. It's the holding myself accountable, the accountability part of it.
That's a good word. The accountability. So I wouldn't even say that. I would move the point from saying, man, I'm just financially irresponsible. It's just, you know, I need accountability. That sounds more positive, right? You know what I'm saying?
I still do have financial.
Question for you.
But that falls into the whole accountability thing.
Yeah.
Too.
Question for you, Martin.
What do you do?
Question for you. If you put a t-shirt on shit, do it make you cute?
Well, it depends.
Dog, if your dog poop in your house and you cover it up with flowers, do it make you not stink? No. So
it depends. It depends. If this dog's doo-doo smells like flowers, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm playing.
Yeah.
You got one of them special dogs.
No, but I'm you know, in the kind of like the talks of what we talked about last week, you know, just in the sense of like, you know, it's not necessarily, you know, oh man, I'm just financially irresponsible. I think the lesson to be learned in that is like, man, I could do better in accountability, or I need to seek out someone to keep me accountable so that I can become financially secure. Not saying that you like you get what I'm saying. You know, I don't want it to. I don't want it to sound like, oh, J. Cole got no money. It's like, no, we try to make sure J. Cole got money. All his money.
Yeah.
I was trying to find a way to make that sound better.
He basically called J. Cole a broke boy.
Nah, we both know J. Cole ain't broke, man. He homeboy. He get that bread every day.
Watch out, everybody. There's poor people around. Poor people.
I can't with you. All right, cool. Well, that's good, man. Appreciate y'all checking in. If those who are watching, man, if you guys want to put in the chat how you guys are doing this week, how was your week? You know, were there some goals that you were able to meet? Were there things that you were able to do that you didn't think you were going to be able to do, but all of a sudden you had the opportunity and it made your week? Please feel free to comment down in the comment section about those things as well. Well, with that, let's transition to our next topic. I think it's a good topic. Growing up in America, we are three different people, three different lifestyles, three different cultures, but yet we have so many similarities. And I wanted to just kind of take the time and, just think about some of these childhood memories that we may have had, try to find like the similarities that we may have gone through. But also like, we could dive in, a little into just kind of like, the different things that we have liked and like dislike in growing up. We could talk about shows that we love growing up, music, artists, stuff like that. That's what I mean by that. So let's go with Cole first.
What? Throwing me on the spot? What?
Because you drafted Larry Bird. Larry Bird. That's why.
You know I wanted LeBron. Don't even start with that. You knew yesterday when I asked you about it.
Listen here, brother.
I proposed a trade for the first pick.
You know what? D2, you go first. Man.
Shoot, man.
I made a trade. I offered. You declined the trade.
I did decline the trade. I did.
Well, excuse me. I had to catch my breath. Oh no, man. Growing up for me is weird. I didn't have the typical household. It was a single parent mom, 4-5 kids. I was into some stuff I shouldn't have been into, where it involved colors and certain bandanas, and I had to learn the hard way. Certain stuff you shouldn't do. Mm-hmm. And so I did. I learned the hard way. And growing up for me was different because I was a nerd. I was 4'11" to my senior year of high school, but I was a nerd. You
said you was 4'11" up until
you make year? A joke and I will roast you the rest of this podcast.
I'm not making a joke. This is the first time I'm hearing this, so I'm shook.
Yes, I've been 4'11" since I was 4'11", going into my senior year of high school. Okay. I was an 11th grader. I slept the whole summer and I ended up, Martin, I'm going to lie to you, brother. I'm gonna be all on your back. You better watch.
No, I'm good.
Hey, yo.
I'm good.
But no, I was 4'11" to my junior year of high school. Then my senior year of high school, I slept the whole summer. And I was 5. I'm like, damn, my clothes don't fit shit. I was 5'8".
Yo, Martin.
And I grew another foot. You make a joke, Cole, I'm on your ass. Literally. Try it, sir. I'm just gonna let it rip. Fire it away. I'm not holding back. A beep. But no, I was 4'11" to my. Damn it, you evil people. I was 4'11" to my senior year of high school. I was a nerd. I like Pokemon. I had a basic childhood, nothing special, nothing spectacular, but I chose to be in a organization that wore colors, and I'm pretty sure you can tell what color we wore. But I didn't have a bad childhood. I didn't have a good childhood. It was just some days hey, and some days But a lot of the lessons I learned on my own. I learned how to be a daddy by myself. When I became a father, I didn't ask my father. I asked my stepdaddy, who I called my daddy. My daddy was my sperm donor. That's what I called him to his face. Until I talked to him as a man and realized my mother kept me from him and told me lies, and he told me the truth. And I was like, understandable. Now you're my dad. But other than that, man, I didn't like him till I was about 17, 18. And he like, look, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Your mama kept me from you. And it is what it is. He said, and I quote, you either have me in your life or have me out your life. The choice is yours. And I was like, okay, we can talk. We can, and we made a bond before he died. I told him I love him. I apologize for being a little pissy kid. And that was that. Like I said, I have no spectacular stories. And, I was a gold medalist, Olympic squirrel hunting champion. No, I wasn't. None of that.
Did he say squirrel hunting?
I don't even know how to hunt a squirrel.
Hey, DT, you gonna have to. You got to share some wisdom on this squirrel hunting. Gold medalist. Okay. All right. Could you imagine 4'11" D2 hunting squirrels?
Bro, I was fast at
Hey, I
4'11".
bet. Bro.
Hey, so when D2
crazy.
says when he was little, do we have to reference that back to his age, or do we have to go to the height? Which one do I reference that to?
Sad part is I was 18.
That's crazy. Dude, I can't imagine that. Like, I
I have pictures.
I can't think, like, man, that's wild. Because, like, for me, like, I was, and don't take this as like me trying to like roast you or anything like that. I was 4'9" in 8th grade, and then like when I walked into school as a freshman in high school, I was like 5'6", 5'7", and so like for me, like when you said 4'11", I'm thinking that you were like, man, yeah, I was in 8th grade, I was 4'11", but then you said up until senior year, I was like, wait, what? That's crazy. That is crazy. But no, I understand that.
Okay,
and I
so
wore size 13.
That's why you played running back, didn't you, huh?
God dang, boy.
Darren Sproles. That's wild. What are you gonna ask, Cole?
You said you were how tall going into high school?
So when I walked in my freshman year, I was like 5'6", but when I graduated, I was 6 foot.
How tall are you now?
I'm 6 foot. I'm still 6 foot. I mean, I'm 6 foot, but with the fro.
D2, don't start
my
that.
Locks, when I had my locks, I was 6'7". You know what I'm saying?
Martin was injecting steroids into his knees.
D2, how tall are you?
5'9".
Damn.
And we all know J. Cole's 6'7", so
Nah, not even.
No boy, so tall. His
I'm not even
camera
that
gotta
tall.
look up.
I'm not even that tall. I'm normal size.
J. Cole
Normal
so tall,
size.
his camera looking up at him right now as we speak. What are you
No,
talking
it's not.
about?
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
No, for real. How tall are you, Cole?
6'2". Like there's some like.
Who the fuck is that normal height for you? Fucking giant.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty normal. I think.
Who's? I mean, they say average height for the male is what, 5'9", 5'10".
Average height in 2023, the average height for a male is 18 and up is 6 feet even.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm like right there at even.
That's not
right there at normal.
You above average, Cole. You gonna have to accept that, bro. You above average.
Yes, sir. No, bro. I hit a growth spurt maybe at like. I mean, I would really have to check with my mom at like what age but it probably was like 7th or 8th grade.
Yeah.
And I popped up like a good like foot, like I sprouted, boy. Like I just went up, and then it was like small little increments for the next like 2-3 years, but it was that one big leap.
Yeah.
I want to say I was closing in on 6 foot going into high school.
It must be nice. It must be nice.
It was not.
Having everybody look up at you.
Man.
All right, bet. So I know growing up, the three of us played 3 different sports, right? Cole, you was playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
D2 was playing football. You didn't play football? But I mean, that was your sport. That's your go-to sport, though, right?
Yeah.
Even if you didn't play for your school, you still played it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
was still aggressive. But I was an ice hockey champion in my head. You know what I'm
saying? In your head.
In your head.
In your head.
I knew all about it. Like, you slap the ball, slap the little black thing. Yeah, you know, hey, I was there.
I'm done with you, man. I'm so done with you, you know. And I myself, I played soccer growing up, right? So how did y'all feel you guys playing the sports that you played? How did you feel like it helped you growing up? Like what are some lessons learned? What are some things that you feel like you benefited from being in like those organized sports growing up?
Man, my mom would tell my coach he would get on my ass and make me throw up after practice. That made me a man, because some of you can't. These kids, you can't talk to my kid like that. Get him out my gym. Yeah. You can't say my son he sucked. This bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah.
That kid's horrible. Kyrie don't get called for carry, ma'am. Your son can't, ma'am. Your son couldn't beat Kyrie's pitcher with his back turned.
Yeah. I think for me, it was like the whole discipline aspect of team sports was like huge. Because like I'm not gonna say I was a troubled child, but like I had anger management. You know what I'm saying? Like I got in trouble all the time. I got written up all the time. I feel like the three of us. I'm not a trouble. I wasn't a troubled child. I was just misunderstood. Okay,
man. Martin would walk around slapping people in the face. Shut up, sucker.
Letting them have it, bro.
But like it was.
Don't
it was
look
one
at
of
him
those
the
things,
wrong way.
Oh, I mean, no. I had the thing with my friends where like you could roast me about anything, but don't ever talk about my mama.
Mm-hmm.
And like that was the thing that people knew. Like, hey, all right, we could poke fun, but we ain't gonna talk about his mama. And they didn't talk about my mama. So that was my thing. But yeah, I feel like the discipline, like that. I wouldn't even say it was self-taught, but like having that place where like being on that team and that responsibility of teamwork, I feel like that helped a lot growing up. Like for me, I wasn't allowed to play like rec, like the YMCA leagues and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
I didn't start playing until high school. Just mainly because my parents, like with them being with my parents being immigrants, there was a lot of things that they really didn't understand about the culture growing up. Like my parents, like, if you want to go play soccer, go to the park, play with your friends. I'm not going to pay money for you to go play a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they understood like the like how big soccer is and all that, like where it could take me, right? But it was one of those things where it's just like we're not gonna pay for that. Like we're not gonna go play a club or organization for you to play this. We could just go to the park, put on some 3-on-3s, some 5v5, 7v7, 11v11, and play that way, right? Yeah. And so when I finally did, going into high school and playing on, being on my first ever team ever. Like it was just like it was a change. There was like, one, the sense of brotherhood that was built throughout the season, well, throughout the off season and then into the season. And then like just the way to train together. I was used to doing stuff on my own. Like I would run on my own. I would, work out on my own. But doing that with teammates, like open up my eyes to like, oh, snap, like this. There are other people here who are going through the same things, the same mindset that I have that I can relate to, and that sense of brotherhood, also something that we could relate to. We all grew up in a family where we're the only boys, right? Cole and I
have a little brother, 6'3", 295.
Okay. Well, Cole and I both got 3 sisters, right?
That sounds like a big brother.
I mean, you said he was 6'3" or 6'11". I didn't hear that.
3.
6'3"? That's wild.
My brother knows what's up.
That's crazy. That's crazy. No, but like for me, like that sense of brotherhood, having guys that I could like have and talk to about these certain things, I never had that in my life. Not to say that like my dad, I couldn't talk to my dad or I couldn't talk to like other male figures in my family, but like people my age, people that I could like, I basically for the next 4 years of my life that I kind of grew up with, and just kind of live life with as well.
No, I feel,
and I think, yeah, go ahead.
I feel that completely, bro. I'm with you. That was, so for me, like I'm also like in my childhood household, it was me and 3 of my sisters, right? So it's and like I don't know about y'all, but like my dad is one of my biggest supporters, but he's also my biggest critic, right? Like he is the man that behind my back, like when I'm not around, is talking me up and being the biggest supporter of me. But when I'm not there, or like not, he does it while I'm not there, but while I'm there with him, he will critique me on how I need to be better, you know, like an always improving person. But I didn't have that like brother or brothership bond until I started playing sports. And that's where even like, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like I have friends that I've met like just playing out like at the hoop, like at the park, you know?
Yeah.
You meet a couple of guys, y'all just randomly play a pickup game. And then like I had a couple of guys that I went and met, and we would play on like the weekly basis.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be real, like for me, it was more just an escape. Like if I had a bad day, bro, I was going out and shooting hoops on my hoop, or like shooting shots on my hoop. And if I had a bad, if no matter if it was a good day, bad day, sunny day, rainy day, like you can ask if you ever get the chance to ask like my family, I'd be out there. Like if it was raining, I just put a hoodie on, be out there with shorts, my sneakers, and a hoodie, and one of my weathered balls, and I was out there shooting, chill.
Basketball.
Chill. But if it was like, and then like, if it was, bro, like I'd be out there, I'd shoot till like 10. There were days when my parents would be like, I'd be out there like 10:30 at night. They'd be like, yo, come in, bro. People have work in the morning. Like, get your ass in the house.
Yeah.
Like, you need to get inside, go take a shower, go like get ready for bed, like do something, go do homework, something. I'd be just out there just shooting, just clearing my mind. So that was the most important thing for me, is like it was almost like an escape. Like no matter if I was too high or too low, I could always just resort and go out there and get whatever I needed and just get everything off my mind. That was monumental.
Yeah. Where was the where like and this for all of us, like where was the place growing up that you found to be like your sanctuary, the place for you to like in the midst of whatever, I don't want to say tragedy, but whenever like, you know, stuff got hard in life, like where was the place you would go to kind of like free your mind? For me, it was I had two spots. I'd either go the easy answer is like my room. You know, I'd go into my room, and you know that was kind of my escape place, right? But there's this park in the neighborhood I grew up in where like anytime I'd go there, like in this, you know, you have where you know there's the what's it called, the playground and stuff like that. But like there was this huge field, and like in like it was like just a lot of grass, and there was like a part of the field where like you know like they hadn't like really taken care of anything. There was like a little creek back there too, but there was a spot where you know like you could tell some people had like made a little trail to go down and like little walkway, but it wasn't really like a huge big trail though. But like I would go there like anytime I had take my soccer ball, kind of like you shooting your hoops and stuff like that. I'd go dribble out there for like hours and just be like, man, like just to be able to just think and process through things. You know what I'm saying? What was y'all spot?
I had multiple. So one would be just any hoop. Like if I could just shoot, I would be good. Another one, once I really got into it and started to like actually try and consistently play, was a tennis court. Because that was one, it was like most of the time it was me and like I was my only help, you know. It was a direct like you are the team, you know. But then yourself, like half of the fight is also like against yourself, like the mental aspect of it. That was also really like, that was one place I could go when I'd be out there with like a couple of water bottles, a couple of Gatorades, like some homies, and we'd like just sit there and play for like 3-4 hours, you know, spend our like multiple days in a row, just spend multiple evenings out there in the summer, and time flew. Time literally flew by in those moments. But one of my spots that wasn't like just like this was like somewhere I would go alone and just be and like myself, is there was a little lake that was like 20 minutes from my house, and I would drive out there, and they had a little trail that you could walk around the lake, and like it went around the water pretty much the entire time. But there was one little bench that sat out looking over the water. I would just go out and sit on that bench. That was always like, especially if like it was a late evening, right around sunset time, bro. Gorgeous. Something like just one that you can just sit there and just soak everything in. Let go of all your stress and just soak in the moment.
For me, it would be I didn't have a place. I used to go outside and work on football drills.
My man dedicated.
Or I would go play I would go to the next neighborhood across the street and demolish their ass in football. Like just throw the ball up, I catch it. For real, man, just throw the damn ball, I'm gonna catch it. They throw this thing up in there and I go catch it. And I walk back home. Man, you gonna come back tomorrow? No, I'm good. I stay 2 blocks away. Man, you gotta come back and play. You gotta play for our team. I'm good. I'm cool. I would just play. I would just ball out, man. That was my escape. Balling, that was my escape.
Are you the Martin? Only boy in the house? Like only son in the house?
Yeah.
Are all your sisters? Are you the baby?
Oh no, I'm second.
Your second child. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what is it like for you having an older sister, like one that goes through life events earlier than you in most instances, and then also like you going through those same instances before your two younger sisters? What's it like getting information from your older sister, like getting wisdom and soaking up what she can teach you before you reach it, and then also passing that same knowledge and wisdom down? Did y'all have that? Or like, is that something?
Yeah. So me and my sisters, we were very close. Like even to this day.
Yeah.
I mean, we had our petty arguments as growing up as kids. But like I every day I check in with my sisters and see how they're doing and stuff like that. But yeah, to receive the wisdom from my older sister, is kind of like a cheat sheet, but it was also one of those things where it was like it's gonna be different because I'm a dude, right? There's certain things that she went through. There were certain things that she had to process through that I didn't. But then also, what really helped me out though was understanding the female perspective of certain things. Because of like, all right, when I go through this, when I go through that, this is how I'm processing it. And talking to my older sister about those things, she's like, well, I would do it this way, this way, this way. And so like hearing different perspectives from someone who's gone through something like let's just say high school, right? You know, she went through her 4 years of high school, you know, before I did, right?
Yeah.
So, when she was a junior, I was a freshman. And so there was 2 years where we were in high school together. But to see like the different things, like there were certain things that she was allowed to do that I wasn't. There are certain things that I was able to do that she wasn't able to do, right? Just, you know, but being able to process both of those things and then like, to see what was fair, what wasn't fair, but also to just be like, dang, like it was good to have an older sibling, an older sister to kind of like walk me through things. And I'll pick the most obvious thing, like going through relationships, having relationships was tough. It was tough, you know, but then going to my sisters whenever I was, you know, after a breakup or after, you know, heartaches, or I'm in the middle of an argument, to like vent and then to have her respond, well, think about it this way. A, B, C, D, E. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, if I was, you know, if I was your girlfriend, this is how I would feel based off what you just said, you know? And so it really helped me a lot in that. But then I feel like my younger sisters have it lucky because they got an older brother who's going to give the male perspective, and an older sister who's going to give the female perspective on certain things and how to go through that. And so, but even at a young age, like, especially with my younger sisters, my older sister at times she thought she was too cool to hang out and play the games we were playing, right? But there was just always respect between the four of us. There was always just that sense of like, we're going to do this together and we're going to stick together regardless the situation that we are in, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
What about for yourself, man?
Dude, it was weird, right? So I don't. Okay, so like
Christian Bale, Anne Hathaway, Tom Hardy. Yeah, Teen Titans.
I think it was.
I'm a fan.
It was complicated and like weird, but also gratifying and like sustaining at the same time, because like all my sisters are drastically different. Like drastically different. They're all three every which way, like and they all have like their differences and their different, like, what would you call them, like tics or like mannerisms.
Yeah.
So it was always fun because, especially me, like I've always been like a straight shooter, and like I'm straight to the point. I don't really like to sugarcoat things. I'll just like say, like, if it's uncomfortable, it's uncomfortable, but like it still has to be said, Yeah. And like I don't.
Other one
Sometimes, growing up, especially when girls are like going through that like teenage puberty years, it's really hard to communicate with them in a like correct manner, especially when you're young and immature. So like looking back, like my older sister was a blessing because she taught me a lot of things, and I learned and was able to soak up even all the way through, like even now. I mean, I still like, if something's going wrong, like I can approach my older sister and be like, yo, here's the situation that I'm in. Here are my choices. Am I missing anything? Like, is there anything that you would, like, if you were looking at this aspect, what would you be thinking about? Am I forgetting anything, and it's been like that. But then on the other end, like to be able to, like, especially during high school years when my younger sisters were figuring it out, and like they would come to me with questions and be like, well, how do I do this? What in this situation? It was fun. And it was like gratifying, but like now looking back, it's very gratifying. Like it's dope, and it's an amazing feeling to look back on the bond that you build. But like in the moment, like the day to day when you were in it sucked, bro. That was terrible. Like navigating a minefield with all three of them was, I will say, my younger sister is like, growing up, she was the most how do you say it? Easygoing. So me and her were always just a vibe. Like, I would just give her crap every day. Like I would just talk junk to her every day, but she would give it back, right?
Right.
Still do that to this day.
Oh yeah.
Literally, I'm gonna do that till I die.
Yeah, there's just certain things that as you grow up, that you just, it becomes your norm, Like me, my sisters and I are like, to this day, like we started, well, my sister started this thing where, and we all have iPhones, so we share notes and stuff like that, where it's just our sibling sayings. So it's anytime we say something wrong, sometimes anything that we say something wrong, like we mess up a quote, or kind of like I did earlier, instead of say commissioner, I said I don't remember what I said. I don't even know what I said, but like they would have written that down so that we can go back and like re-see all the things, because we're constantly making fun of each other and like the slip ups that we may have. But it's just one of those things that even we've been doing that since we were itty bitty. You know what I'm saying? And because we are four completely different personalities, but when we come together, it's just like it's wild, it's crazy, it's fun. But then it's also like you think of all the hardships that you went through growing up as a family, and like the times where you are button heads, the times where you are fighting and bickering. I mean, I remember every single moment where I said, I hate you and I want nothing to do with you. Like I remember the times where I felt like I was getting ganged up on because it was the girls against me, or I felt like everything was being blamed on me because I was the only boy.
Yeah.
Like, I remember every single one of those moments, and I look back at it now, I'm like, man, I love them. Man, like we wouldn't be where we are today without those moments. We wouldn't be as close as we are today without the hardships that we endured, knowing that there's probably going to be more hardships to come. There's going to be more things that we're going to like butt heads about, whether that be political, whether it be religious, whatever it be, like regardless what it is. I know that because what we've gone through in the past, regardless what things that we are going to go through, we'll be fine. That love will still be there. That love is strong for us to do that. And so I think with all that, like there's that sense of like, I don't want to say community, but there's that sense of just, that everlasting bond that just nothing's gonna break that. You know what I'm saying?
That's a word. I feel that.
Yeah. What about you, D2? What with your siblings growing up? What were some things, or not? What were some things like? Growing up, you're the oldest, correct? So as the one that experienced life before the rest of them, how was it like? I know I'm very protective of my sisters, and I'm the second child. Like I'm super protective. We're like, who you talking to? Why are you talking to them? They ain't good enough for you. I don't need you with them friends. Like that was the type of person that I was. And so as the older sibling, like how was that like to see how your parents treated your younger siblings compared to you, and so on and so forth?
So I only got to see my brother and my brother and my 22. I'm 39, my sister 33, 35, 36. I only got to see my mother's fourth kid, which is my second sister. And then after that, I was at the house. But I just told them don't do what I did. And I didn't protect my sister like every brother do. I taught them the game, taught them how to fight. All my sisters can handle this stuff, and they know the game. So if you one of them dudes, yeah, girl, I got this, I got this. She be like, show it to me. Show me the details of the car. You say you're a trapper, show me your trap money. Show me your shoebox. I know a real trapper. So that's how I raised my little sisters, like to know they're between a talker and a walker. If you walked it, and they can see you walked it, they'll talk to you. Some dudes, like my sister, my sister's under me, had a chance to have a boyfriend that was just in the league right now. She said, I'm cool. I want one with. My other sister that's that live in Dallas had a chance to be a rapper's wife. Turned him down. Cause he wasn't about what she wanted. I told him, I said, make you happy. Don't worry about making a dude happy. I said, make self happy. I said, I wasn't. You can't talk to my sister and let you know. That I feel like that's blocking blessings, but everybody's different. I was just like, look, I'm gonna teach you how to fight. Whether it be male or female, you need me to beat up a dude, I got you. Other than that, you shouldn't lose no fight to no woman. I taught him that. I told him, just basic life. Don't make the mistake I made. My brother, I let him learn on his own. I would give him the blueprint, and he learned on his own.
Mm. What are some things like, and we'll kind of go to more of the fun side of the childhood and growing up. What are some things that people now today will consider iconic that you love, whether that be shows, music? Like what would you like? Give me a show, give me a movie, and a song that would say like those three things are like one of the key things of your childhood?
Show, song, in a movie.
Yeah.
Movie. We Are the Gorgonites. Show.
Yeah.
Mork and Mindy. I'm old. I told you that. Mork and Mindy would be the show.
Okay.
And song would be I Like the Way You Look at Me by Savage.
Okay.
Go ahead, Martin. Breezy.
I was gonna let y'all go first so I could think. I asked the
Okay.
question without even
All
having
right.
answers.
My movie is gonna be my movie would probably be the Harry Potter series, just like any of those movies.
Okay.
Ooh, show and song. Those are the songs are gonna trip me up. Show. I mean, bro, I'm gonna sound really childish, right? Y'all remember like the regular show?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Early regular show, like first couple of seasons was my junk. Like that was my stuff. That and the Fairly Odd Parents. I love me some the Fairly Odd Parents, bro. Like I would say the Fairly Odd Parents over like the likes of like SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, Ben 10, like any of those, bro. The Fairly Odd Parents was my stuff. Song, like I don't like bro, there's so many songs. I started singing this at way too young of an age, and I got in trouble countless times. Literally can't even tell you how many times I got yelled at school for singing it. But it would be "Get Low" by Lil Jon and the Ying Yang Twins. Because my little scrawny white self would be in the halls like, literally
to the wall.
To the stuff. So yeah, literally. My teacher would be like, Jacob, get in the hallway. Get. Let me talk to you real quick.
Hey, yo, man. That's crazy.
That was me. And that was my mom. That was my mom.
Yeah.
My mom had good taste in music, though. She had good taste.
That's good. So for me, all right, show-wise, I remember when all right, so it's two. It's two of them. But if I'm gonna pick one, it's gonna be Dragon Ball Z. Just mainly just like that was I'm a big Dragon Ball fan, as you can see in the shirt. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But like Dragon Ball Z was like I dedicated time to watch that and over read the mangas and everything. Music.
Find out on next week's episode of Dragon Ball Z.
only to find out he's just leveling up still. Like,
didn't I say that last night we was playing 2K?
Yeah, you did say that. Yeah, I think you did. In a different context, though. You talk about somebody else. Let's see. What was that? Show was a movie. Man. Man. Okay.
Flubber.
No, I wouldn't say that.
If I can give another show that like my parents wouldn't let me watch as a kid, but like was a intricate part of like my interest as a kid, and that was The Sopranos.
Yeah. Okay.
I was like,
dang, I'm blanking on the song. Hold on, give me 1 second. I think for me though, my parents were big Bob Marley fans, and so anything Bob Marley was like super like I loved it. Three Little Birds by Bob Marley. It would have been my song. But if we're gonna talk about like the songs of my childhood though, it's gonna be Me by NSYNC.
oh my,
NSYNC was my jam. I'm not ashamed to say NSYNC was my jam. Okay. Now you can tell I have an older sister because the only way I'm gonna know about NSYNC is because my older sister was a big NSYNC fan as well. And then, that made me a big fan. So NSYNC, it's gonna be me. People are like, no, bye, bye, bye. No, it's gonna be me by NSYNC. It's my song. And then movie, man, there's so many to pick from. So many to choose from. But I'm gonna say, man. It's tough. That's tough. Hold up.
Wait,
I'm gonna
so
go with. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, go ahead. It's giving me time to think.
Well, for movies, I'm gonna say Temptations.
Let's see. All right. I'm gonna go with. Man. All right. I'm gonna go with Toy Story.
Which Toy Story though?
The first one. I'm gonna go with that. All right. I used to watch that all the time as a kid. But yeah, I'm gonna go Toy Story.
I was really close to taking Monsters Incorporated.
Dude,
Mike Wazowski, do your
so
paperwork.
good, bro. It's so good. But yeah, those were the kind of the things that just as a kid, I think about like, I was in elementary when that first Spider-Man movie was coming out too.
Mm-hmm.
So like I didn't get to go see it in theaters, but by the time it came out on DVD and stuff like that, like as a big Spider-Man fan, so like those are nostalgic for me as well. But
Were you preteen or teen?
When the first Spider-Man movie came out, the first one, no, I was in second grade because I think that's 02. The first one.
Wow, I'm old.
Yeah,
I was in 11th grade.
Yeah, I was in second grade.
I was in the 11th. I was 4'11".
There you go. That's crazy. What you laughing at, Cole?
Nothing, bro. Nothing.
Nah, what you giggling
I ain't laughing.
About?
I ain't laughing about nothing, dog.
You giggling about something? Nah, I want to laugh.
I'm gonna play Cole's favorite song in the chat.
Oh man,
laughing at my height.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. All right, bet. Man, but like,
so did. Go ahead.
No, I just forgot what I was gonna say. So did what?
You were 4'11" as a senior?
My junior year.
His junior year.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, bro. Had to pull out the step stool to get that diploma.
Oh.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
They mailed it to me because I tried to moon the crowd.
Oh, okay,
they
okay.
It to me.
You tried to moon the crowd.
I'm so stupid.
And you called me a troubled child. You called me a troubled child.
I was like on stage, like, it's damn it, man. Who moves the stairs? I faked like I tripped upstairs and everything. I slipped like I was like, oh no. My principal said, if you move somebody, I'm talking about me. I said, I graduated. He had a minute to me now. He said, I'll hold it. I said, I don't plan on going to college anyway for about another year. You can hold it for as long as you want.
That man literally. You ain't right, my man. What?
Oh, man.
I used to terrorize one of my principals. I used to terrorize her. She followed me from elementary school to high school.
Yeah.
Every school I was at, she was at.
Did y'all go to prom?
Nah, I did not go to prom.
Twice.
You went to twice?
Yes, I went twice.
You didn't go period, Breezy?
Nah, I mean, prom is just a more expensive homecoming.
Okay. I didn't go to homecoming. I just went to prom.
Well,
Fuck, I look like going to these dances.
I'm just letting you know you wasted
I
a lot of money.
I was boogling one.
You wasted a lot of money.
Waste none. I didn't waste none. I literally did the bare minimum for them.
Hey.
I didn't want to be there.
I turned my senior heads in the day after they were supposed to be turned.
It would be. I was dating this girl for both of them, and I went for her. I didn't go for me. I didn't care.
I went because I wanted to go to the Waffle House after.
I swear, bro. I swear, bro. The food after is the best part, bro.
Where y'all going? Nowhere I want you to go. I'm going to Waffle House by myself. Where your girl? At home. You got a room? No, I'm going to my cousin's house. I'm going to their prom. We're going to chill.
Yeah. But nah, yeah. It's crazy. All right.
So you did go to homecoming, though.
I went to one homecoming.
You go. I
went to the games, but not the dances.
Okay, so you didn't go to a homecoming dance.
I did it all.
I went to one.
Okay,
and
so
I was like, "This is lame. This is boring."
They're all terrible. They're horrid.
So
but
I made the executive decision to be like, "Why am I going to waste money on these dances?"
Yeah, facts. Okay, did you attend alone or did you attend with a guest?
I went by myself. Like I went with my squad. But like it was one of those things. Like I wasn't dating anybody, and I wasn't going to ask nobody.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things where it's like, nah.
Okay, can I dive deeper? Can I dive deeper? We can change subjects.
You better do it, brother.
No, dive deeper.
Okay. Did you not shoot your shot? Like, was it like you didn't have any? Like, you weren't attracted to anybody, or was it you were scared to shoot your shot? Because like nah. With that being said, because no judgment.
The year that I went, I wasn't talking to nobody. Like it was just one of those things. Like if I'm gonna ask somebody, I wanted to be somebody that I was talking to or being exclusive to. I'm not just gonna ask some random chick that I barely know. Like, hey, you want to go dancing with me?
But you weren't crushing on anybody at that point.
Nah, I wasn't crushing.
And that's for sure. And that's a for sure right on, Martin. For sure right on.
Yeah, like I wasn't crushing on it. If I was crushing on somebody, one, they would have known I was crushing on them. Two, they would have been taken care of.
Ooh, kill them.
They would have been taken care of.
Taken care of, brother.
Okay.
Limousine, corsage.
Okay, I don't know about limousine. I don't know about limousine.
You want your own thing. I ain't doing all that either.
He had the limousine, the corsage, and the cummerbund all on her at the same time.
No, I don't know about that.
No, I would have had a bow tie, not a cummerbund.
I said she had the cummerbund on, not you.
I'm dead. But wow, that's wild. All right, kind of going back to like our childhood stuff, right? What would you say is like the video game? Like, you can either answer. You can answer it this way: like the first video game you remember playing, or the game as a kid growing up that you just loved.
I'm older than all y'all, so I'm gonna say Man 93.
Man 93.
Older than no Bill Walsh football. That was on Sega before y'all time. You young bucks.
Crash Bandicoot for me.
Oh, Crash Bandicoot with a coop. Okay.
I cannot with you, man. I cannot.
I used to get in trouble for saying Crash Bandicoot. I would say something else.
Crash Bandicoot for me, yeah. That's. I remember playing that on Sega. Was it on Sega?
Hell no,
or like the Sonic games too.
What's the purple dragon? Spyro?
Yeah,
Spyro,
I remember that. Yeah,
Spyro was the first game I ever played, but my favorite game, like playing up as a kid, was playing like any of the generations of Pokemon, like green, blue, yellow,
red,
silver. Yeah, black, white, and like I literally would buy those things like crack. Little fiend for the little games.
Yeah, on the Sega Genesis, Crash Bandicoot. Yep, bro.
That game used to make me rage, bro.
No, it was not. Sega Crash Bandicoot came out on the PlayStation. It was his first game.
Ooh.
Crash Bandicoot for the Sega Genesis. You go look it up, brother. You can go look it up.
Hold on,
go check it out.
Let me see.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I remember going to my good friend's house, playing Crash Bandicoot on his Sega. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right. It was. I remember this.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
I apologize for my rudeness, sir.
It's all right. It's okay.
So
it's $13 if you want to go buy it right now.
It's okay. I don't have a Sega Genesis to play it on, so I'm good. Because it may be $13 to get the game, but how much is going to cost to find somebody to sell me a Sega Genesis?
In good condition.
$1,000.
Mm-hmm. And I don't got that money. I got a baby on the way.
What you know no good.
What you gonna ask, Cole?
I done forgot now.
Oh, you done did forgot. Hey, I just want to say thank you to all those who stopped by the show. Appreciate all the love and support, the likes, the follows, the shares. Man, I want to give shout out to Andrea, Tyler, my cousin Barbie, the Basement Show's in the house. What's up? William West, I saw you. Also, he said my squad was the best squad. Just want to say I appreciate you, William.
He said I had to go with my brother D2, but I would say Breezy squad was close second. I read it.
Nah, he didn't say close second. He said Breezy got it. That's what he said. Breezy got it.
Says,
I read it.
You talking about William West? You talking about William West?
Yes, he said.
I'm always team D2M, but Breezy got it. Is his word for word answer. I'm always team D2, but Breezy got it.
Yes. The Basement Show's in the house. What's up, John? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the love and support from everybody.
They were talking about the Pokemons.
Gotta catch them all. Hey, bro, your Pokemon TikTok popped up on my For You page again. Where you took a picture of that bird, D2.
That was a damn Pokemon, bro.
It's a real life Pokemon. I was dead, bro.
It was so no joke, bro. I'm walking my dog. I see nothing in the field. And all of a sudden, where the fuck you come from? Were you laying down ambushing me or something? You just, wow, what you doing? Where you going? What you doing? I'm like, back off, bird. My dog's on a level 9. You're a level 12. I can't fight you.
Okay, so I've been seeing this kind of floating around. My sister showed me this earlier, and I've been meaning to ask y'all, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like we're all pretty good friends here. I want to ask y'all,
we're brothers. We're brothers.
Not me specifically, but each other,
brothers.
Right?
We're brothers.
Okay. Correct me. My bad. So not me specifically when I ask, but the other people in this group that aren't you, like the group as a whole.
Okay.
Do y'all be thinking about me? Like, but not me, but like y'all be thinking
watermelon.
So like
hey, I know what you're talking about.
Y'all be thinking about me.
Hey.
Can't keep my pity.
Like nah, like I legit want to know. Like not like no joke. Y'all be and like when you be thinking about it, like
he out here right before bed. Love.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't got no part in that.
She said, I've been thinking about you and you've been thinking about me. I've been drinking watermelon. But
hey, no, man.
Yes, man. I do think about you guys all the time. Except for like doing certain situations, y'all are out of my
like I'm gonna be real, like I'm not saying I be thinking about like I'm laying in bed and I'm like, I wonder what D2 is doing. Like no, I don't be like that, but like I do be like random.
But you do be waking up in the morning.
No, I don't get me started. Hell no. But I be like thinking in the middle of the day, like I legit be like, damn, I wonder if they having a good day though.
No, man, it's likewise, bro. Like there's times where
I'm trying to make it all fucking gay, dog.
There'd be times where in the middle of the day where I'm like, man, let me check in on my brothers, you know, let me see if they good, you know, and I'll text you guys, you know.
I can't believe Cole asked me the question. I'm always texting y'all. Hey, how y'all gentlemen's day going? Hope you're having a good day. I text it all the time, you know. Hurt my feelings cold.
Oh, man. But with that, let's segue to our third topic here.
There's 3? Goddamn.
Yeah, man. It's a third final topic, man. Favorite comedian comedy skit, man.
I'm going first.
Go ahead.
Arnaz J. When he talk about his brother, when he talk about his brother Rodney.
I know exactly what you're talking
Rodney
about.
got out the car and whooped his ass. Beat call the ambulance. Whooped him up his ass. I'm champion, bro. That kills me every time.
Dude, that I remember seeing that, bro. I remember just crying, laughing, bro. Crying, laughing.
Me rolling.
That's wild. That's wild. For me, I would have to say my favorite comedian is Dave Chappelle.
Oh, we'll just take everyone's top pick.
Dave Chappelle, hands down. Hands down.
What's your favorite skit?
Ooh,
yeah,
yeah. I got 3.
Or what's not? So what's one that? What's the first one that comes to mind? I guess what's your one that comes to mind?
I'm Rick James.
Really? That's weird, bro.
That comes to my mind. But then also,
when he's riding in the with his car.
Mine is when he was blind.
Yes. I was exactly about to say
35 years
because she was a lover. Okay. You know what skit we're talking about?
I do not.
All right, so on the first episode of the Dave Chappelle show, there is the last skit of the show. He was talking about how there was this black guy who was born
the
blind,
greatest Klansman of the world.
And he was a Klansman.
Oh yeah, okay, now okay, yeah.
Get off my truck,
show us your face.
He went his whole life thinking he was white. Yeah.
Come on, brother.
He took off his mask.
Bro,
yo, that's
I like y'all remember the one with the one with him doing the stuff with the Make-A-Wish kid when he was playing the games with the Make-A-Wish kid.
Gosh.
Dude starts dying and he's like, wake up.
Or the one
you
where,
ain't finished taking this ass beating. Like gets in the truck.
Where he's playing the crackhead and he's going into the school, like he's telling them not to do drugs.
Crack. Tyrone Biggums. Bro,
yes.
For me it goes to Clayton Bixby. Then it goes the real word, stab.
Yep.
Cambodian breast milk, you make my day. Dylan. Get away from me.
Oh man. Nah, man. Dave Chappelle's a GOAT.
Bro, I had all his seasons on DVDs.
This dude is not my favorite, but one of the driest I don't know why. Like it is borderline offensive, but one of the funniest things just kills me is y'all know when Pete Davidson be talking about his dad.
Mm-hmm.
That shit hurts, bro. That shit be cracking me up so bad. Mm-hmm. I know I shouldn't laugh at it. I know it. I saw that thing earlier today, and I've seen it a million times. I still laugh. I still it still kills me every time.
If you want to hear some good comedy, Joe Coy is funny as shit, but he is racist to his own people. Funny as hell.
Who'd y'all say top 5 comedians for you?
Y'all will know some of my comedians, but I'll let you guys go first.
All right, I'll go. I got Dave. It doesn't have to be in order. It has to be in order. Dave is up there for me. What's his name? Patrice O'Neal. Kevin Hart. Bill Burr.
Damn, you took mine.
And who would be up there? I would say what's his name? I'm blanking on his name. He's the guy he was on not Comedy Def Jam, but he did this stand up where he basically he did a rap song basically as DX, Jay-Z, You know what I'm talking
Aries
about?
Spears.
Yes, Aries Spears. Yeah, that would be my top 5.
All right.
Go ahead,
That'd
D2.
be my top 5.
Mine would be Ricky Smiley, Sid Entertainer, Bernie Mac, Eddie Murphy, and Richard Pryor.
See,
Oh,
I
now I
need
got
to.
so mine has two alternates. Bob
Yeah,
Saget is a really nasty comedian. I didn't know this.
he's
He
funny.
is he is
He's funny.
nasty, but
He's
he's
funny.
funny.
Yeah.
Him and Lil Duval.
I want to take Aries out and put Cat Williams for me.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I was about to say not
I
a big
like
fan.
the reason why, and I really love. Was it Pimp Chronicles? Is that the one he was wearing that green suit?
No, that was Pimpin' is Pimpin'.
Yeah, it's pimping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one where he's like, you gotta get you some black friends.
Yeah, Pimpin'.
That was elementary, middle school for me. So like that's what really got me into stand up. Like because I knew Dave Chappelle from like his show, but I hadn't watched any of his stand up at that point. But once I like seeing this pimp, that was the first stand up that I saw, and so like that's why I have to put Cat Williams in there for me. What about you, Cole?
I feel like you have to have mine has to have Dave Chappelle. You have to have Bill Burr.
Larry the Cable Guy.
No, I do not like Larry. Nothing against Larry though. Probably what? Andrew Scholes.
Oh yeah, he's good.
I do like Theo Vaughn. Theo Vaughn's been cracking me up here recently, bro. Been on some weird stuff. I think I'm gonna throw Kevin Hart in there also. Kevin Hart, there, especially when I was a little bit younger, Kevin Hart was like on a rip of like everything. I would quote him day in, day out. So I gotta give him a little nod too.
Yeah. Bro, seriously funny. Like that was high school for me.
Bro,
So,
he got a new one out. Crazy funny.
I need to see that. Yeah, you sent me a TikTok clip and I haven't watched it because I want to see the full thing without seeing any of the
I
jokes
can't find it.
beforehand.
I've been trying to find, but
It's on Peacock. It's on Peacock.
Say less. I got Peacock for free through Xbox.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on Peacock. But yeah. Yeah, but like seriously funny. I remember like I used to, bro, like before early morning soccer practice I had bought it off of iTunes. And so I would watch that every single day to the point where I was able to quote that thing. I can't do it now. It's been years, y'all. But yeah. Not bad. Not bad. What would y'all put Gabriel Iglesias?
He'd be my top 3. See, what people don't realize about Fluffy is a different kind of comedian, bro. See why see, when you get to the Fluffy level, I learned this from Faison Love. He said you got Kevin Hart, you got all the Jeff Donahue and those guys.
Oh, Jeff Dunn. I forgot about him.
Then you got your Gabriel Iglesias. Bro, that man sold out 17 football arenas, 17 basketball arenas. Sold them out. No one's doing it.
Yeah.
Like they said the way he does his tours, bro, he's only in arenas. If he can't get arenas, he don't go.
Yeah.
He's like the top 3 grossers come comedian. I can't talk no more.
Comedy?
I would put him top 10.
Respect. Let's see who else. Yeah, dude, you said Jeff Dunham. I haven't thought of Jeff Dunham in so long, bro. It's so long. I ain't even thought of him. That's crazy.
I'm gonna be real though. I'm also not putting Jeff Dunham above Gabriel Iglesias though.
Oh, I'm not putting him in above Iglesias, but like he has some bits that are pretty hilarious with Ahmed and who's that purple dude? Peanut.
Yeah.
And Walter.
Walter, yeah. Those three, amazing.
He has a dead guy now called Hockenman.
Oh no. Yeah, I have to check that out. Check him out again. See if he's dropped anything new.
There's
Yeah.
Oh God, Breezy, you remember that video of the dude I sent you back a while ago? And he was doing the comedy. I might have sent it to you too, but he was doing the comedy skit, and the girl still, like, that drunk girl was having the freak out. And she, oh dog, hold on. I'll find it and I'll send it to you. I'll find it.
Okay.
This girl has a freak out though, and she's like, you know how they heckle the performers, right?
Oh yeah.
And he's like mocking her,
the light skinned dude with the glasses.
Yeah, and like he's mixed, like he's biracial.
Yeah.
And she was like
insulting being racist
towards black people, and he was like, so then when she was leaving, he goes, "All right, have a good night, Kamala Harris." And then she goes, "That is so
the most
racist thing." And he goes, "No, I got 4 more loaded in the chamber." Like, I was like, "Oh my God."
That's an up and coming dude.
That dude, yeah, he got his interaction with the crowd is crazy. Bro, I think he's got a chance to be something special. And
the way Andrew Schultz handles hecklers, bro, it's one of the funniest things ever. Him, I think like you have comedians who are really good and sticking to their craft, but the ones who can, like, in the heat of the moment, just turn around and just start roasting people because they're interrupting the set. I think that brings them to a whole nother level, in my opinion. What do y'all think?
As a comic, bro, you
I'd agree.
My set, I'm going off on your ass. I'm unloading the chamber. I'm letting you have every joke I got in my body.
Yeah. No mercy.
Sometimes I'd be looking up, like, on YouTube, be like, comedians attack hecklers and stuff like that, because I think sometimes that's funnier than the jokes that they're dropping.
Big facts. I feel you. So let me ask you, when you recently went to a Dave Chappelle show?
Yeah, I did.
Did he interact with the audience at all, or much?
Yes.
Okay, so how was that to, like, witness it in person?
Oh, dude, it was great because, like, one, there was like where I was I don't got that much money, so I wasn't like up close to the stage, so I'm sitting pretty high up.
Breezy got bread. Don't let him lie to you. Breezy rolling. You see that Mac behind him, bro? That's one of them. That's one of them nice Macs, bro. That's money.
And you don't want to see the PC I'm using because it's trash. Anyways, but like there was a person, like there was a lady a few rows away from me, and she screams out, "I love you, Dave!" And like he heard it, he's like, "Love you too." Oh yeah, you got them cheap seats. You ain't got no money. I can hear you so clearly, and it was just like, dang, like. He just roasted everybody who had the same seats, like, but like it was just one. It was so quick. Like he was in the middle of telling something, she yells it, and it just quick. Like, oh yeah, you got them cheap sheets. Like it was wild. But like to see him in person, and to like one thing that really stuck out to me was like those same mannerisms he has on the stand-ups. Like to see them in person was just like, bro, like this is why I love this dude. This is why he's so great. This is why he's the GOAT. And it was just amazing, bro. I left that night with a headache because from laughing the whole time he was on stage. The whole time.
Bro, I can believe it.
He was just amazing. He was great. But it's definitely once in a lifetime. If you have a chance to see your favorite comedian and you have the opportunity to do it, do it. What's up, Joe?
Making a guest appearance.
Yeah. The man, the myth, the legend. And also the very clingy Cha-Cha. You said hi to the people? Probably need to go outside. You can wait, buddy. You all right. Don't do it in the house.
Now the friend has came.
Yeah, she's just jealous. Can y'all do that off camera? No. Oh, okay.
We're getting freaky up in here.
Oh no. No, Nala won't let that happen.
Hey, so let me ask you, right? So
What's up?
One thing I noticed, right? You know how like the dog, like male dogs are the one that usually like be reproducing, or like, the
They humping.
why yeah, so why do female dogs be humping like that?
Because
To
they're letting the
assert
dog know
dominance. Yeah, we would say same thing. Yeah, to assert dominance, let them know I'm the alpha.
That'd be weirding me out.
I mean, just you better move.
No, I mean, shit.
Wait, so you got girl dogs doing that to you?
No,
What's going on?
No.
What's happening?
No, all of ours have already been. All of ours are neutered and spayed.
Maneutered.
Yeah,
They got maneutered.
I mean, they still do it. They still do it when they've been spayed because like it's still just it's an act of dominance. Like this is my spot. Like my older sister has a dog, half lab, half pit bull. And like when we first got T'Challa, because he's a dude, like she would just hump him to like assert dominance. Like, hey, bro, you ain't coming in here and try to run this pack. Like this is my pack. And but now that he's gotten bigger, there's some Sundays where I'm just like, all right, y'all need to stop this trying to assert who's the alpha of this pack. Like y'all gotta figure this out because it's chaos.
Yeah,
it's chaos. But both of my dogs are super chill. They don't do nothing.
Yeah, see, our dogs are lazy, bro. Like they know they live in lavish. They don't do the humping shit. Like they don't really do that type of stuff. But I know it's especially common with like the small dog syndrome. Like you get a small dog.
Dude, yeah.
They are like notorious for it.
Them chihuahuas, bro.
Watch
and
your mouth.
It's just funny though because
I know you got one.
What's it Martin said? What's it Martin said a couple months ago, bro? If I can punt it over the fence, it ain't a dog.
It's not a dog.
Yeah, my dog is bigger than you think it is.
If I can't punt it over a fence, then
you wouldn't.
It's a dog. But if I can kick a field goal with it, it's not a dog. That's a rat.
Good.
The fact that there's some New York rats bigger than most Chihuahuas is kind of crazy.
But see, every Chihuahua is not what you see. Most y'all envision like the deer heads. Deer heads are the smallest Chihuahuas you can get. They have some Chihuahuas that are the size of Dachshunds are not Chihuahuas. They have some Chihuahuas that are the size of mini pit bulls. They have some Chihuahuas that are bigger than the little bulldogs.
Yeah. That's wild. What up, Ron? Appreciate you stopping by, man.
Sucklefish.
But yeah. But that's cool. Well, with that being said, I mean, I think we've had a great night though. Great night of convo.
I agree.
Great night of
great
night of talking.
Yeah.
Any last words? Any last,
I like
you want to
turtles.
drop some you want to drop some truth right now? Hey, let's give him a last word.
I like turtles.
All right. D2 like turtles. D2 like
Tyrannosaurus Rex. I like D2.
What else, D2? What else you like?
I like trains.
Sid the Sloth is my next door name is my dog. My dog. I love Lilo and Stitch. Mainly Stitch. I can't stand Lilo. I think that's enough.
Aren't they making a live action Lilo and Stitch?
I pray
they don't. It's gonna screw the movie up.
They are, and it will. If you could have any superpower, what would you have?
Teleportation.
Oh,
that's the same one I would want.
I want whatever Wolverine got.
He can't die. That's his curse.
And he got
Is
them freak ass.
he can't die, and he
Bone
has
claw.
antimanium, and it's called antimanium in his body, and he can't die.
Before the antimanium, it was bone. His claws were
Yeah,
bone, and then when they infused it in his bone, yeah.
I would take the antimanium before I take bone. They should look like broken nails.
I mean, you got to start somewhere, but
A
because
bullshit.
I mean, he had to start somewhere. So, but because of his ability to heal so quickly, that's why he can't die.
Truth be told, now you got to answer this question since you brought up Wolverine. Are you going to be Logan or Wolverine? Those two different people, same person though. Because Logan was a samurai ninja, and that's how Silver Surfer became. That's how Silver Samurai became into the X-Men in the universe. Or are you going to be Wolverine?
I think I want to be Wolverine. I'm going to be part of X-Men. You know what I'm saying?
Because Logan, I'd rather be Logan. I like Logan better than I like Wolverine.
I mean, I think both story arcs are amazing. I really do. Yeah, I mean, he's by far my favorite X-Men. That's why I'm super excited about Deadpool 3, them bringing back Hugh Jackman. Have y'all seen him in the actual iconic Wolverine suit? It looks so good.
Walking beside Deadpool. Walking beside Ryan Reynolds.
It's weird because he supposedly died in X-Men with the Wolverine Part 2.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't consider that being Deadpool in that Wolverine movie. That was terrible.
That was actually the real Deadpool.
All right, so what do y'all think? Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Go ahead.
What do y'all think about 2K24 officially being crossplay?
I'm gonna bust all my PlayStation friends' ass. Point blank period.
It gives opportunity to build a pro-am team and actually compete and make some money.
It gives ability to guard the baseline.
Damn. That won't hurt me.
It also gives ability. It also gives ability. It also gives the ability not to shoom. It also gives the ability not to get backdoor cuts.
Obies.
Wide open mysteries for me.
Oh no.
I know.
As my final word, I just want to let y'all know that God is good all the time. And all the time God is good.
And
I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate you, Cole, D2 being here tonight.
Likewise.
Just to embark in conversation regardless of topics. I want to appreciate all those who stopped by for the likes, the comments, the shares. Without you guys, we are not here. With that being said, we are the Ordinary Misfits. I'm waiting.
I want to ask you something. Do you know what the definition of a misfit is, right?
Do I know the definition of a misfit?
Yes.
Enlighten me, Cole. Enlighten me.
A person whose behavior or attitude sets them apart from others in an uncomfortably conspicuous way.
That is definitely me. I'm a misfit.
Do you see how our name is like? Do you get it?
Yes, like
to be ordinary and to be a misfit is not supposed to. That doesn't exist. You either are ordinary.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, isn't that a oxymoron? Yeah, like doesn't that contradict ourselves?
That was the point. But in the midst of all the misfits, we are the ordinary misfits. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's talk about it because it's a word. Don't get me started now. Don't get me started.
Again, you can't put flowers on shit.
Again, you need manure to make things grow.
But you don't need flowers on top of manure.
You need manure to make things grow.
Actually, manure is...
To explain myself, Cole, the reason why we are called ordinary misfits because we are different than the rest. But we are not the top 0.1% 0.01% of people. We are ordinary people. We are ordinary people who've come together, but we're misfits because we stand apart. We want to stand apart from the rest of all the other podcasts, all the other people who are online talking. Not to say that we're better than everybody else. Not to say that we are.
No, we better than everybody else.
Go ahead. Let's talk our talk.
Because
because we are better. We are the funniest people. We are the
ibuprofen. Yes, sir. Ibuprofen. If you know, you know, boy. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. And with that being said, we are Ordinary Misfits. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. You guys have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next week at this time. Peace and love.
Have a great